Hi, I'm Michael Howe. Thank you for joining us for another edition of OTECC TV, where we're talking to the candidates for the Board of Directors. Today we have Gary Tate with us. And Gary, thanks for taking a moment to join us. And why don't we just jump into the questions? So can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, well, I've been living in Eastern Oregon for over 40 years. My present home outside of North Powder for 33 years, and I've also been married to my wife Carol for 33 years. We have several grandchildren and great-grandchildren. We have 5 children between the two of us. We've been involved in being self-employed in business for ourselves for many years. Ever since we met, we've also worked with groups like Children and Families Commission, the Lions Organization, the Shrine Football Game Committee that's held in Baker City. We're on that board. I'm first vice chairman, and we've got the teams put together for this year with the team coordinators, team managers. We do a lot of volunteer work, but I've also had experience with boards in large organizations such as the Oregon Lions Sight and Hearing Foundation. I chaired that board in about 2000, and I'm currently involved with the Lions Eye Bank as a board member.
All right. So as you're running for the OTECC Board of Directors, what do you see as the biggest issues or challenges facing OTECC and the electric utility industry in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, I think, and everybody's aware of it, the wind farm's coming in, and I think part of the problem's going to be in raising our rates. I've seen it already, increases in PGG or PGE, whatever they call it, over there in the coast because of being forced to put more green power in, and I think it might be reflected in a Bonneville power rate. So I think it's going to be one of the big challenges for OTECC is to continue to stay modern and advancing and keep quality employees while trying not to raise the rates so we harm our individuals around here, especially our senior citizens on fixed income.
Okay. And what are your hopes, visions for OTECC in the next 5 to 10 years or even longer?
Well, I'm very proud of OTECC. The service has been immensely improved since OTECC has been running the operation. I know they're planning a new building to make it more functional in the LeGrand area and bring everything together. And I hope to be a part of this. I believe very much in a bottom line and not getting into overly in debt, such as our government's doing. And I think OTECC's done a fine job on this. In other words, not spending more than what you take in, and yet keep improving the facilities and, again, keeping the rates as low as we can.
Okay, and as we conclude this interview, why are you seeking election to the board?
I feel that I can be an asset to the board. I have worked with several boards, like I said, in some big organizations that do $5 million a year annually, and I think my business experience and my personal experience with volunteer groups and other people, volunteers are some of the trickiest people to work with because the only reason they have to be there is to give of their time, and it's not the same as working with people that are paid. So I have a lot of experience that way, and I feel I can be an asset to this board, and I'm looking forward to working with the people on the OTECC board. I met some of them in the interview process, and I think they have a very fine board. If I'm elected, I think I can be an asset to this board.
All right, Gary, well, thank you for addressing the members and joining us today on OTECC TV.
Thank you for the opportunity.